Hello YouTube, Triumph here. Today I'm going to show you how to change your drive shaft. Now, first things first, you're going to have to loosen this off. It's torqued up to about, I think, 200 newton meters of torque. However, when we come to refitting it, I'll tell you. But yeah, so it's best to undo this nut now, whilst the car isn't jacked up, because it's quite, it's such a high torque. Once that's loosened slightly, just going to undo wheel nuts, jack up the car, and yeah, take the wheel off. Next, you're just going to undo this here, and this one here, and then this one just pops out. Then we're just going to remove this panel. Now, I've rotated the wheel. The next thing you need to do is undo. Oh, see that bolt? These bolts here. Now, all you're going to do is you're going to loosen them. If you've got an impact gun, perfect. If not, what you're going to have to do is place a screwdriver in here, and as you tighten it, the wheel will turn, and you can then undo them. To do this, if you need to get the breaker bar on, you're going to need quite a few extensions, but I'll show you in a sec. Just got the M10 triple square. I've got all these extensions on the ratchet. I'm going to try it with the ratchet first. Obviously, do not round these off, because otherwise it'll be a nightmare. If you do feel it start to slip, then obviously tap it in with the hammer and then try again. If I do need the breaker bar, which is there, and then I'll add another extension on. So, unfortunately for you guys, unfortunately for me, when I've undone the last one, I gave it a little tap and it's actually come loose. Normally what you have to do is get behind the wheel, both hands on the drive shaft, and really yank it back. Make sure this is really loose, gives it a bit more play. You might have to mess around with the wheel, straighten up or whatever, but yeah, it should come out. But yeah, sorry about that, guys. I remember when I've done this before on this car, it was a bit of a nightmare. So you've just got to basically yank it back towards the outside of the car, both hands on here, and pull back, and it should break the seal. It's the awkward part. So nice and straight, you want to try and get the shaft towards the front of the car, or should pull in and push in. Just take a bit of manoeuvring, eventually it will just come through. Yes, it's gone to the rear of the car. You just need to get free of that flange. It should just pull out now, and you just take it out, and then we'll go from there. So just take a bit of manoeuvring the steering, moving the shaft out of the way, moving the steering a bit more. Eventually it is free, he said. Oh. So just buy new nuts for these. So just try the new ones in, make sure they do fit, okay? So we've got the new shaft in place. All we're going to do is get it in, and then it's going to be, again, adjusting the steering at certain points. It is going to be a bit of a wiggle to get in. And once that's all good, then we'll get to tightening this up. It is, I'm not going to lie, it's going to be a bit of a nightmare to get this in. You can remove the caliper if you really want to, but I've done this before, and you don't actually need to get it in. Okay, just before it goes in, try and give it a little clean and spray it with copper grease. So I've put the old one in. Obviously we are going to replace this with a new one. Then you're just going to line these up, so in the right place. And then what you're going to do is you're going to tighten it as if you were to do a six-sided wheel nut, basically. So you'll tighten them all up, just so like fairly tight, and then you're going to torque tighten them like this, so you do opposites. Okay, it's a bit of an ag. You can get someone to stand on the brake, or you can do the screwdriver method. And then once you've done all that, what you've got to do is then put this cover back on, put the wheel back on, torque tighten this up to 200 newton meters of torque, and then 90 degrees turn with a new bolt. And then yeah, you're good to go. So if you've got any questions, please make sure that you put in the comments. Thanks very much for watching. Please make sure you like and subscribe, and have a nice day.